And we're live! Welcome to the Wednesday Nights! A group of friends that get together and play role-playing games live on Roll20. Now, let's meet the players! Tonight we have Hans.
Cheers, spelunkers, chummers, and investigators. Thad, priest of Shantae.
And Keith.
Hello, I'll be playing the third hot half-orc in the middle of a desert. No fun.
And Laird.
Good evening, I'm Laird, and I'm playing Davin, the monk.
And, of course, Bryce.
Greetings, I am the Weasel, and that's the gang.
And I am GM Jeremy, and tonight we'll be playing the Advanced Dungeons & Dragons First and Second Edition Desert of Desolation Super Mega Adventure Module. I'm sure it has a real name, but the Desert of Desolation, what's important, we're calling it Wildlands Arid Heart. Dun, dun, dun. How is everyone doing?
Excellent.
I have an Arid Heart.
You have an Arid Heart? Yeah.
What does that mean? It's a hot heart?
I guess
Dry heart.
a dry heart.
Dusty, dry, dead heart.
Yeah, exactly, a dead heart. There we go. It's a dead heart. Lifeless.
I got shocked by the freaking wall of
Yeah.
whatever.
I was turned into, a little weasel
Nice.
lollipop, icicle.
Yeah. So you guys, where we left off, you had just exited with one of these big gems. It's now, I'm going to say it's about 10 in the morning, right? As you guys exit out of these ruins and into the hot sun. When you're pretty tired, because this is normally when you guys are sleeping.
Yeah.
Although you do have some adrenaline going through you, this mystical force, laughing, gigantic mist blows past you guys.
That's right, we did a bad thing. We did a good thing and a bad thing.
We're getting the star gems, but to get the star gems, we have to unleash the evil to get them.
Apparently, what a prophecy is this?
Should we rest here today, though? We can set up camp at the top.
Yeah, I mean, we might as well, because it's going to be too hot to travel here pretty soon.
It's probably pretty hot to travel right now.
It is, yeah. 105 probably.
Can we lure our mounts down here? Because don't we, slide down a hole or something?
No, there's no, yeah, it's really steep. Because, yeah, you
Okay.
guys slid down.
Well, we'll climb out and set up camp.
Okay. Yeah, you guys climb out. Takes a little bit of time. Probably takes you an hour working together to climb out of this thing. You get back up to the top, set up camp, and take it easy for a bit, and get some rest. Go ahead.
I'll use my once a day before resting.
Okay.
Lay on hands the weasel.
Ooh.
So that would be 16 hit points back. Weasel.
Excellent.
Yeah, so
Thank
you guys,
Jared. That's the first time you've ever touched me.
you notice he has
What?
big, strong hands.
I'm down a
Ooh,
little bit
strong
for
hands.
resting. How many? What do we do again for resting HP?
All right. So what we do is a Constitution check. Yeah, and
Okay.
Oh, I didn't bring in the little thing. Yeah, well, you guys are
Ooh, I rolled a 5. Is it below or above?
below.
Oh, below. Okay, yeah. I made my Constitution check.
Okay, awesome. Give me 1 second here. I'm trying to pull in a file from the other game. So yeah, everyone go ahead and roll their thing and keep track of whether you passed or failed. Oh, where is it?
What if we don't need to heal any?
Then you don't have to worry about it. You are
I will
fine.
proceed with not worrying about it.
You could make a Constitution check just to be cool.
No,
Healing.
I'm not cool.
Don't want to be cool.
All right, where's that little healing
Well,
thing?
Davin made his roll. He's cool.
All right. So on a success, you get to roll a 1d4 and add +2 to your roll, and that's how many hit points you regain after a
Wow.
good night's sleep.
I rolled a 1, so good
So
old
you get
3
3.
hit points.
Yeah. If you failed your Constitution check, then you just simply regain 2 hit points.
Roll
Well-
1d4, add 2, and that's how much you lose.
Why are you punching yourself? Let me open up my folders again here.
We'll set up our prayer to Shantea for the protection from that evil spirit.
You clear some area here in the hot sand, and start doing a little prayer. Weasel's already snoring.
Yep.
But I'm sure Thad would be there with you.
I'll put my metal armor off before it gets too hot.
Oh yeah,
I'll
it's
take my
already
metal
hot.
armor.
Yeah.
Put it in the hole.
Okay.
It's in Thad's hole.
You see on the breastplate these odd little like circular grease marks on the breastplate.
Grease marks.
Fingerprints?
I've been cooking my breakfast, my eggs on it.
Oh.
Awesome.
What are you doing? I catch you.
I'm hungry.
Where are you getting eggs from?
From the city, it's part of the rations. Didn't you get any?
Oh,
You went to
I
the
guess
wrong
it-
vendor, my friend.
I guess we could have got eggs and put it in the portable hole, right?
Ugh.
Beautiful night sky.
That good old portable hole. I think we got that around Adventure 1, or one of the first things we got.
I don't remember.
It was on the island.
No, I think that was the wand of magic detection. Was one of the first things you got. The portable hole came a little bit later. Yeah. All right. So you guys get a good night's rest. You get up in the late afternoon, pull your camp together. It's getting ready to, as well as, we'll say
Packing the
like 4 or
camels.
5 or whatever.
Yep.
Take some rations, and which way are you guys going through the desert?
So probably go back to that intersection and then get back on the trail to the oasis. That's our next stop.
So
would this go further?
So the Sand Voyagers Trail goes. There's 2 coming out of this area, away from that statue. There's the Sand Voyagers Trail going north, and there's the Sand Voyagers Trail going to the, I would say, the northwest, which is the one you guys took from your intersection. You guys came from the west, so that northwest trail is where you came from. But there's also one that goes north. Yep. And I mean, any luck deciphering translations when
On anything?
on anything? Inscriptions?
Just what I posted in Discord.
I added some to it, but
Okay, it's fine.
a lot of it were passed.
Yeah. We
So
don't need to worry about it.
being such as the one that told us not to release the imprisoned one, which we did.
Should we keep going north, or we want to head back?
So the road that
what-
we went to was Pazar, right? The road that we followed from that.
It's all the Sand Voyagers Trail.
No, we did the one to the pyramid. To the pyramid.
Look on your map. Let's see. on map
I'm looking
6-2.
6B.
So this was this little crypt, right?
Yeah, we were in some sunken city. That's River
That's the
Athos.
River Aethys. Yeah. And then on the top is the White Palm.
There's Pizarre.
So there's one to the north that we haven't gone and one to the northwest we haven't gone.
That looks
Yeah.
like Furburger.
So you're following the Sand Voyagers Trail.
Right.
Right. Not necessarily the River Aethys. Right.
No, we hadn't gotten there yet. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because we found that down post where there were trails going off in 3 different directions.
I'm confused to where we're actually at on this.
I
map.
thought it was 2 different directions. I mean, the direction we came from, obviously, and then 2 other directions. Basically, it split. One going off to the side that isn't taken very much, which is the one that we took, and then the other one which continued to the north.
Okay. Who wants to analyze the map and give me an intelligence check?
I'll do it.
Okay, go for it.
All right, my intelligence is 13. I rolled an 11.
All right. You are pretty certain that according to this map, you are at the lost city of Pizarre. And you're pretty sure those letters are Pizarre, P-A-Z-A-R, and
Right,
that you are right there.
Yep.
Oh, we were in Pizarre.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
And that's that southernmost city there?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
the
says
ruins.
Pizarre underneath it. So we're at this little tip of the...
We're on the
Just-
southeast edge of map 6-2.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay,
And so there's a Sand Voyager trail that goes north. Looks like it might
I see.
connect up if that is the River Aethys. There's also one going kind of to the north and the west that is
Going
not-
towards
Yep.
That other
Furburger,
city.
whatever
Oh,
that is.
I see. That's a river, not a sand trail.
That's River
That-
Aethys. This is a riverbed. It used to be a river. Now it's just a dry bed, but people use it to travel.
Oh,
We found that out down in Balazar when we were asking around.
That's right.
And to the very north of this, that's White Palm. I'm sure that second word is palm. So I'm sure that's the White Palm. So Furburger.
Yeah.
Do we know anything about Furburger?
I don't know if that's the actual name. That's just what it looks like.
it's
Furburger.
Furburger from the rest of this game. That's for sure.
Oh, God.
I know quite a bit about
I-
Furburger.
We're on a quest for Furburger.
And we're not
Can you
talking
find
like
this
a 90s
Furburger?
Furburger. We're talking 70s.
Awesome. Okay.
Well, we know that the Sheiks in the White Palm used to have a star gem. We have a contact there.
And we're supposed to drop a dagger off there, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But
And that same...
should we get supplies in this Furburger place? Or do you think it's another ruin?
I don't know. I don't think we've heard anything about it.
So
Down in
th-
Balazar.
in
No,
that general
I don't wanna
direction,
close that.
in that general direction is where you saw the bright. Something was shining like a gem, right? It was really shiny
okay.
and bright.
Yeah,
you saw
from-
the mountains.
That's
It
right.
was over
That's
in that
right.
direction. It was just
let's-
just south of
Well, I
the
mean,
mountains.
it's closer. Resupply of nothing else.
Let's head there on our way, I think.
My big question is, given the distance that we traveled onto this map to get to Pizarre, do we have the supplies to be able to get to Furburger and then up to White Palm before running out of supplies? In case Furburger is another ruin.
Who's keeping
would
track
be
of
close.
supplies?
It would be close.
You
So-
answered that a little too quickly.
51. So with the 1 day removed for day, we have 51 days of food, water, and grain, but I don't know how to take into consideration our local sheriff's drinking horns impact on the usage of water.
It's only
What?
Each of us has 12 days of supplies.
That is enough water for that drinking horn is enough water for one person for a day.
Yeah.
I mean, if you went on
Oh.
half
So,
rations,
I mean,
then 2 people.
It would keep us alive for a little while longer. But that's just water.
Okay, Ferberger.
But yeah, we'll make it. We'll be fine.
All right. So you're gonna head
What's-
over.
To Furburger.
So you're okay. So you're backtracking. Okay, got it.
Now the question is, do we want to do the northwest pass, which is more of a direct pass, or do we want to go north and then take the riverbed that splits, which would, I mean, it's probably going to be
Northwest, follow the trail.
safer. It's probably going to be safer following the riverbed.
Oh,
Take the trail northwest.
that's going to be the temple, that pyramid. Because if you look at our map 6-4, it says Furburger on.
Does it? I didn't see that.
Yeah. If you look at,
right there.
yeah, so that
Mhm.
northwest, that is that some kind of a temple of Amun-Ra.
Something of Aethys. Fountain of Aethys. Furburger Temple.
That's the temple of Amun-Ra, I think.
Let's head there.
Hey, that's where we need a star gem.
Yeah, let's go there. Would
I
rather.
thought we already had a Moon-Ra star gem. I thought this first one was a Monru's Ra star gem. Otherwise, yeah, we need to go there.
It sounds
I
friendly.
mean, there's
Let's
4
go.
of them.
There's 5 of them.
5.
4 left.
4 left. Yeah, it's true.
We got 2 priests. Well, we
Yeah.
got a priest and a paladin. There's undead. We got them.
All right. So you guys are taking the Sand Voyagers Trail to the northwest. It sounds like.
Yes.
Okay.
To the Temple of Amun-Ra in Furburger.
All right.
I wonder what
Very
that really says.
T. That's a T.
Okay. So
The
you
Temple of
travel through the night.
Amun-Joy in Ferberger.
You travel through the night, kind of hugging the mountains a little bit,
Tur. It's T-I-R.
and then you're going kind of south.
A-Z-A-R.
You're traveling kind of southwest
I
to
don't know
get
what that
back
one
to
is.
your destination. So it's going to take you 1 day, and then 1, 2. On the second night,
If on the first day, I'll use my lay on hands on myself to heal
Okay.
myself up.
yep. So no major events. The first night you can heal up. If you still need hit points, do another roll when you sleep for Constitution. See if you can get some bonus hit points. Then on the second day, you're traveling now kind of southwest to get back to that junction. Now on that night, as you're traveling, Davin, you notice off to your right a deep blue mist of the night kind of swirls over the sands. The cool night air drains the heat from the sand, and you kind of pull your cloak a little closer as you're riding your camel.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of glance around nervously as an aura of eerie menace surrounds you.
Does it look like that other eerie menace that we passed by
yeah,
before?
Yeah. You're getting that feeling again. Yeah, getting that feeling.
So,
Mhm.
guys, there's that misty shit around again.
one
Don't touch it.
Gradually, the winds change direction, bearing a thin streak of white mist towards you from the west. It swirls and disappears behind a dune about 100 yards away. Moments later, a solitary figure appears from behind that same dune, plodding through the cooling desert sand.
It's Cad Bane.
As
Should we-
as he gets closer, he appears to be dressed in a leopard skin robe.
Is this
And
the pointing guy that Davin saw?
Nope. Looks different.
Okay.
He's got an ornate headpiece He does not seem to be aware of your presence yet. He's heading towards you.
Why are you always seeing these things, Davin?
I think you're seeing it now too.
The mad monk, Davin.
His closeness to death, being dead so long.
He sees dead people.
Is it within 60 feet of us yet, or is it still a ways off?
Well, he was 100 yards away. He's probably, I don't know, 50 yards away. 40.
Okay, it's still too far away for detect evil. Hail!
30
I'll
yards.
call to him.
You hear your voice echoing a little bit.
Shantae's name.
This figure just continues to be moving at the same pace.
Hail, traveler.
Hail, traveler! He gets to where he's about.
Does he look solid, or can you see through him?
Roll wisdom.
Oh yeah, made it by like 13.
He seems to be strangely insubstantial, but perhaps it's a trick of the moonlight.
Might be my eyes, guys, but he might be a ghost.
He reaches about 15 yards from you guys and raises his head and looks at the party.
I'll detect. Oh,
Yeah, go ahead.
Can I detect evil on him?
Sure.
I shall detect his evil presence.
Yeah. You do not detect any evil.
We are safe, fellow travelers.
I don't know about that. Good people do that stuff all the time.
Now we're just fellow travelers to you.
Yeah.
Okay, we are safe, the gang.
Okay. The figure raises his head, looks at all of you, and now seems to address you. I am Amun-Ra, son of Tukosh-Ra, of the house of Mo-Pelar. That which you see is but my shadow, which has walked these lands for time uncounted, in search of mighty men of valor, to plead their aid. He looks you all up and down. He looks down for a moment, then he raises his head. In my time was I pharaoh of this land now before you. Then, and he points to the west, Bakar was a green and beautiful land, blessed by the gods of heaven, with the wondrous spring of Aethys, which gave life to our land and nurtured our crops. Yet did robbers raid the tombs of my forefathers and take from them tokens of their passage into the lands of the dead, thus keeping them from their reward after life. I swore that at all costs I would not fall prey to their evil deeds. So it was that I made mighty and terrible war upon my neighbors, plundering their lands for wealth for my own passage. I did enter a contract with a great mage to work a mighty wonder, and upon the sweat and blood of my people I did build a theft-proof tomb. You hear thunder. My people turned against me with bitter hatred. I not only robbed our borderlands, but taxed grievously my own people, and so took from them their wealth. They rose up in anger, demanding gold and precious gems, their lives and freedom. I cursed them, saying, by the ruling staff and the star gem of Mo-Pelar, I curse you. As he raises his hands, you see like this staff kind of appear in one hand, and then a glistening rock in the other. Threaten not my life, or by them and by the holy name of Osiris will the stopping of my heart also stop the spring of Aethys from her life-giving flow. As the river slows and dies, so shall this land wither and wilderness. This do I swear by Osiris's holy name and these implements of my power. From a sea of upraised fists before me rose one with a spear, and the shaft sped from the darkness. And so too, that night did the spring of Aethys stop its flow. In death, my spirit gleefully approached my pyramid, and he gestures to the west again. But Osiris stopped my spirit from entering that tomb, for, said he, your monument to life was to be the benefit you brought to the people under your stewardship, not this edifice of stone. As you looked only to your death in life, so shall you look only to your life in death. I am bound to fulfill your curse, for you have called it down with power in my name. But I do curse you as well. Amun-Ra, you shall not enter this tomb where the implements are of your voyage to heaven until some mortal soul does despoil this place, taking your staff of ruling and the star gem of Mo-Pelar from your theft-proof tomb. Even have I walked with the wind in hope of help. Uncounted seasons have passed, and my kingdom is not now to be seen in these desert lands, for nothing remains of it save my tomb, which stands now, as then, untouched by time, sands, wind, or men. Though many have tried to plunder my wealth, none have succeeded. I am forbidden passage to heaven until one succeeds. He looks at all of you. My wealth is thine, if thou can best that which I have built. Remove both my staff of ruling and the star gem from my tomb, so then you will gain great wealth, and so then you will release me. Follow my path to wealth or woe, to thy destiny or thy doom. And then he turns towards the west and starts heading that way.
You have any
So-
tips?
He's
Yeah,
so
give
friendly.
give us a map and an answer to all the traps.
Yeah, if you're that hard up.
He's walking to the west.
Thanks, Amun-Ra. Shantae, bless you. The gang will take care of it.
Yep.
Right, Weasel?
You're all just
Lots
standing
of-
there in your camels. Right? We'll take care of it. Right, Weasel? We got this. We'll help free that guy's spirit.
Yes. That
You-
seems
you-
like a worthy cause for Shantae.
I climb out of my tent. Oh, I don't know about you guys, but I slept like the dead last night. Are you guys ready to go?
Yeah.
You guys had a
Wait.
good night?
I thought we were
Wait,
Wow.
what happened?
Inside, secretly, Weasel saying, "You had me at my wealth."
My wealth
But-
is thine.
But we're gonna need to find a thief.
Yeah, we have you. I thought were a master thief.
Well, I'm kind of not one of those kind of thieves, but we'll see. I'll do
A
my
burglar.
best.
We need a burglar. So that must be the tomb over there, huh?
Bakar, didn't he call it Bakar? So the tomb Bakar.
Furbakar.
For Bakar. Yeah. Well, let's. I think it's worthy. I mean, it's on our quest to save this land with those star gems, and there sounds like there's one of the star gems that's still in there.
In that pyramid,
Can't be too
along
hard.
with his staff.
And Yurik would have loved that staff. We should get it in his memory.
Oh, Jesus.
Can't be too hard. The burglar-proof pyramid.
Yep.
But they've not, right, Thad? They've
That
not.
was thousands of years ago. Technology has advanced since then.
Yeah.
And we are not mere burglars.
And my hammer, and I hold up
Yeah.
my big.
We have the blessings of Shantea with us.
The Maul of Shantea shall defeat any enemy in there.
So how
And
are
the
we gonna
Mad
play
Monk
this?
of
I mean,
Wushu.
Yeah.
Do we just want to start taking it apart from the outside?
Just start breaking
One
each.
block at a time.
Yeah, I mean, we got 50 years, right?
Well, it looks like there's an entrance on the map.
Yeah.
The follow goes up to the Fountain of Athos
Fountain of Athos.
temple.
Entrance to tomb. And the top says the tomb of Amun-re.
Yeah.
That's 6-4 front.
So Y with a little dot over it's an O, right? I'm on. And
Or like capital or something.
on.
Oh, yeah.
All right. The Tomb of Amon. Let's see if we can use that to read any of this other stuff while we're going.
Fountain of.
Well, some of it changes a bit, though. It's real subtle. Based on its placement. And
Okay. Well, yeah, let's head there. I think that's our first worthy goal, since that's our first place we know where we can find a star gem.
yeah,
Okay.
let's do that.
So you continue. Yeah, you guys continue heading west, following the Sand Voyagers Trail. You know, over time, the figure disappears.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of this second night, let's say you guys reach the intersection where there's the 3 trails going
Oh, wow.
west, east, and north. Yeah, you guys made good time coming back. Had an established trail to follow and getting more confident.
We go west.
So, well, you camp out, I imagine, right? Because it's morning, unless you're going to travel through the day again as well.
Nope.
Okay. So you guys camp out. Roll if you need to. Roll if you need to. That's pretty funny. Funny to me. Sleep through the hot part of the day. Get into the evening the following day. So another day's worth of rations being used. And you guys head west following that trail. So from this point, it kind of goes, that Sand Voyagers Trail goes northwest. Okay. So if you were looking down on a bird's eye view, it'd look like a bird's foot, actually, with the 3, right? Because you came from the south. You came from the south, then it goes like that. So now you're going to the northwest. And you guys follow that one for... Okay. You guys follow that one for a full evening. And you see some mountains up ahead. And the trail goes between, almost like through a pass, kind of. But or maybe like just a small valley is where this trail's taking you. So you camp out, and on the next night, okay. On the next night, you see the figure again, but this time, Weasel's riding his camel. He's just kind of getting all kind of drowsy, whatever, and he kind of looks over to his right, and there he is, like right there, like he'd just been like walking right beside him the whole time. There's that figure of Amun-Re again. It's like, Jesus!
Jasper? No, wait. Guys? I've never seen this before.
he looks to you. He looks to all of you. And then he points at Weasel, and he's pointing towards the wand of magic detection. He says, "There's very little I can do to help you, but perhaps this gift will help you in some way." And he holds out his hand, gestured towards the wand of magic detection.
I pull the wand out and like hold it up.
Okay. He holds one side of it while you're holding the other end, and
Absorbs my body.
and and it starts glowing a little bit. He seems to be, chanting. And and then he releases it, and he says, "It will require the sun of the Rauruan desert to recharge daily, but it will grant you insight." And then he wanders off towards his tomb. You know instantly, Weasel, that this thing can now detect magic and can identify magical items. It will hold a maximum of 12 charges. To cast Detect Magic will cost 1 charge. To cast Identify will cost you 3 charges. And it can and then it can recharge itself. It can recharge 2 charges a day in sunlight. And you also learned that the name of this desert is Raurin. R-A...
Oh, Raurin? Okay.
R-A-U-R-I-N.
Cool.
So now and it's fully charged right now. So if you happen to have a magic item that you're like, what the hell is this thing? Now you can find out.
Do we have any?
We have the black gem.
I wave it over the third. What the hell is this thing?
You have identified a half.
Okay. Are you guys going to use it anywhere?
I don't think we have anything.
The only
The
thing
gem?
we have
Oh,
that,
the star gem.
we have the black star gem.
Yeah, I'll use it on the star gem. I mean, we're in the desert; it'll recharge.
Yep. All right. Costs you 3 charges, and you cast Identify. All right.
Yep.
It is the Star of Aga Pelar, a huge sapphire of midnight black, with a star of purest white emblazoned on it there. And of course, you found it in the sunken city of Pazar. It radiates. So it radiates strong magic. So it is magical, but it appears that its only ability was used to seal away that Ifrit.
Okay. Oops.
So it's like an inert magic now.
Well, it's still magical. It's just that,
That was a magic plug.
It was a magic plug, yeah.
Magic lock.
Okay.
All right.
Pilar. So that must be okay. So that I'm looking at our little text and POO. That symbol with the POO. I think that's Pilar. I'm looking at the stuff that's on the writing that's on the back of the map.
Oh, yeah. The back of one of the maps has a lot of writing on it. That's true. All right, so you guys keep traveling.
Yep.
Okay. Mm-hmm. It's morning, and you're about probably 4 hours away from this. Now you can start to see this temple, or this tomb. So looking out, because remember you got mountains on both sides. You kind of turn this corner as you're traveling, and then up ahead you see this magnificent monument. In the midst of this vast desert stands the last relic of a dead civilization. From the broken foundations of a once mighty city, a great pyramid rises. Its polished stone walls are gleaming in the sunlight like the facets of a gigantic jewel. It is oriented with compass points. There's a wall surrounding it. Before it on the south, the temple stands guard, the only break that's in that wall. The pyramid and its temple are the only buildings that have escaped ruin. All the other buildings facing the broad boulevard that once led to the temple's stairs are gutted shells filled with drifting sands of the desert. Thin wisps of smoke rising from what appear to be pavilions near the temple. Seems to announce that this dead city is not necessarily lifeless. And now, and you guys are exhausted.
Guard.
Yeah, and you guys are exhausted at this point.
So
Camp
we should
outside of
rest.
it.
Okay, so yeah, you guys make camp, sleep here during the day. The next morning, the next evening, you guys get up.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, like I said, it's about 4 more hours to reach that tomb.
When I get to the tomb, I'll put my armor on, but not before.
Okay.
We get to the tomb, I put my hood on,
Okay.
and then leave.
Leave into the tomb of unspeakable horror.
When we get to the tomb, Davin watches closely as Weasel puts his hood on, and then he just reaches out and pinches right where the back of the hood is, and as he starts to walk away, the hood comes off, and Davin drops the hood.
He still thinks he's invisible. We see
Getting
you.
on my horse to
Weasel.
leave. Wait, I was just, grazing them.
How
I'm
did
starting
they
to be
see
able to
me?
read this stuff a little better now.
Yeah, see,
Great.
once you get it, you're like, oh, I get it. Yeah. Becomes a little bit easier. All right. So you guys head in to the to that area. Let me just make sure. And there's as you're heading into the ruins of this town, you can see the basically from the what direction would that be? Towards the east, I think, is where you guys come walking in, and there's this. It's like the river ate this riverbed. You can see it, and you're like, oh, look at that! There it is going north. And then as you're kind of looking,
Going north.
yeah, so it's kind of going.
Guys, map 6-2, that's Bakar, that's not Pazar.
And then there's the riverbed, shrink, and then there's
And it goes to the north.
There's this and it's also going to the west, towards the pyramid. And
Okay.
there's actually a little I don't know what you call it, like a city kind of man-made river bed, but it's all dry.
Like canal.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, like a canal, man-made canal that goes right through the center of the ruins of this town, and they head straight towards the pyramid. And so you just kind of follow that because it's going to the pyramid.
Yep.
And let's get over here to new map. All right. So over here, right, this is that canal. Fountain. stairs. Some pillars. And then there's a couple of guys up there too.
Hey, what's that?
So
What's that tan whitish stuff between everything that you just pointed out?
oh, do you guys not see it?
No, I'm just
Huh?
fucking with you. I
Oh.
think Bryce and I were laughing at the same thing. You were pointing at shit that was kind of obvious. Stairs, it's like, oh,
Right.
that's
Yep.
oh, stairs.
Right. So these are stairs going up. Here's the fountain, the canal.
And stone.
Okay. Now, the pyramid is about 750 feet square at the base, and it rises up to a height of at least 700 feet.
Oh, so 7-story building square,
Yeah.
basically.
The highly polished rock that forms the exterior looks untouched by desert sands, in contrast to the rock of the 20-foot high wall that surrounds it. The pyramid's sides face the compass points. The only break in the guarding wall is the temple to the south, and that's what you guys are in front of here. The entrance is obviously via a platform that opens in the south face, 50 feet above the ground. Stairs climb to the pyramid's south face from a walkway connecting to the rear of the temple and the pyramid. Like the stone of the surrounding wall, the stone of the temple is worn by time, though still solid and sturdy. There are no windows in the temple wall, and only one entrance, gained via these two staircases that flank the circular basin, and they go up about 30 feet up to the temple porch. The temple's roof is capped by one large and two small domes. A broken lime cement basin, 100 feet in diameter with no apparent openings in the bottom, lies within the embrace of the stairs to the temple entryway. The basin obviously once contained water, which emptied into a deep channel in the desert ground. This channel leads away from the temple, passing the building's ruins, and before turning east and then north, out into the great desert towards that riverbed.
Well, let's approach.
Oh, hit point bonus.
So the stairs leading to the temple's porch are of stone. They're pocked and pitted by the desert sands. There's wide banisters of stone that flank the steps. They're graceful arcs leading to a semicircular protrusion from the porch. You see 6 pillars that hold up the porch roof. 2 arched doors of bronze stand closed in the temple wall, guarded by 2 humans.
What's in this well?
There's nothing. It's dirt.
Sand and sand.
I tell Weasel, don't jump in there. There's no water.
Yeah, I can see that. He hears a disembodied voice yell back.
I hail the humans. Hail, kind sirs.
Yeah, they got their scimitars at their sides, sashes around them, and all dressed out, and they're all in their desert gear.
I flash them my paladin smile.
They look at you.
How goes it?
What brings you here?
We have been summoned
Amun-Ra brought us here.
to help alleviate the curse on this land.
He spoke to us in the desert.
And bring back
And
Watcher.
why do you come to the temple?
To bring back the water of life.
They raise their eyebrows looking at you.
Why is it guarded?
We do our duty to preserve the reverence of this place. And what brings you here? Besides water, apparently.
The spirit of Amun-Ra directed us.
Are you
to
saying that the spirit of Amun-Ra empowered you, influenced you, summoned you to this place of
Summoned.
worship?
Yes, summoned us.
To what end?
To help free his spirit. He has been trapped. He said true believers would allow us passage in.
You expect
I
us to
smile.
believe the spirit of Amun-Ra has spoken to you. Give me a charisma
Yes.
check.
A charisma check. Oh, yes. Yeah, I'm flashing my paladin smile. What is my charisma? Do you want me to roll it, or do you want to roll it?
You roll it.
Okay. My charisma is 17,
Gee.
and I rolled an 8.
All right. They look at each other. Brother, I believe he has been moved by the spirit of Amun-Ra. I believe that he is here to worship at his temple. The other one nods, and then they open the door for you.
I shall walk in. Thank you, kind sirs.
Let me get to the right layer. Oh, stop. Hold on. Lights aren't going to work. Yep, hold on. So many layers. Oh, why am I not seeing my layer?
I'm right here. You're not looking at the screen.
Hang on.
So many layers.
Uh-oh. Hang on 1 second here. Okay, let's try this. No. There we go. Guess we'll do it the old-fashioned way. That's fine. So yeah, so they open the doors for you guys. Opens up into a hallway. It's a 10-foot wide corridor that extends from the outdoors 20 feet to a second set of double doors.
Shall check it and open the door.
Okay. Okay. They're not locked or anything. They open right up. This 30-foot wide by 40-foot long room is lit by torches attached to the walls. The torches cast flickering light on the very decorative wall carvings and the high domed ceiling. A human figure dressed in vaguely priestly garb stands at an altar in front of a huge statue where he is reading from a large white book with gleaming metal fittings. 5 other humans, dressed like the 2 guards out on the porch, stand around him, casually studying the wall carvings.
I hail the leader here.
They turn and they look at you. Can one of the dervishes is like, "Can I help you?"
We have come to pay homage to Amun-Ra. His spirit has moved us to come help.
Where did you come from?
We've come from the desert. And what was the first city we were at?
Balazar.
Come from Alazar.
Balazar.
Palazar. And wish to pay our respects to Amun-Ra.
This guy moves in front of you and looks you right in the face. He's kind of a younger kid. And he says,
Aman al-Raqib.
He would look at my chest. I'm 7 feet tall. So.
Yeah. Now he's looking at your face, but he just moves directly in front of you, looks right at you, eagerly looking at you. And did you see a band like us out on the desert?
We have not seen such a band.
No, we haven't seen anything.
Give me a charisma check.
We saw bandits in the knife pass.
Oh, I rolled an 8 again.
Okay. He kind of nods his head, looks concerned, and then he, just kind of steps back.
Are you missing fellows?
What do you know of them?
No, I don't. I was just assuming since you said you had asked if we had seen some.
And then the priest over here, sets aside the book and steps forward. He's like, it's okay. I don't think they've seen them.
We were
What are you
approached
trying
by
to get to?
We were approached by amun-re spirit last night.
So you're here to pray.
Yes.
He looks you up and down. Give me a charisma check. Let's see if it works on this guy.
Are these doorways, or are they archways or doorways?
They're doors.
I rolled
They're
a
doors.
10,
Okay.
so I made it by 7.
Okay. Good. Let me open this up here.
The third is charming his way in.
He is.
Way to go.
Charming guy. Or intimidating? He's not really intimidating.
Okay.
He has a soft heart.
He points to this door. And he says, go through that door up the stairs. Go north. The first door you see on your left is the worship room. You may go there.
Okay. We'll head up there.
Okay. All right. They let you pass. They go back to studying the walls.
Whoa.
Yeah. Hang on. I'll read the description on this room. Okay. So this one. So this circular room is 40 feet in diameter. In the center of the room's west side stands a large white marble altar. Behind the altar, a large statue of a man carved from a greenish stone stares down with eyes that appear to have jeweled pupils. And then, of course, you've got a corridor to the north.
Show the detect evil on the statue.
Okay. You do not detect any evil on the statue.
I relate that to my fellows. Interesting.
Is there anything on the altar?
Roll intelligence.
Tavin's also going to take a look down that hallway.
Yeah, I missed it by 3. My intelligence is 7.
Okay.
Not the brightest tool in the shed, that.
Nope, I'm just wise, not smart.
Okay.
This isn't the worship room, though. This was like a sub room. The worship room was up north, right?
Well, now they're not with us, so we can go wherever we want.
So you
No.
got this hallway. There's a door to
That's the worship room.
the left, and then
That's
the
the worship room.
hallway continues north with some stairs going down.
So we're gonna keep going.
We're not going to check out the worship room at all.
Well, there might be other worshipers in there that will end up drawing attention.
Stuck. Yeah.
That's true. Okay, we'll keep going.
Okay.
Because we're just trying to get to the treasure, right? Treasure.
The
We
pyramid.
want to get out of
itself.
the public areas. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
'Cause
sure
we're
that
not
we
at-
gotta
we're not
find
in the
some
pyramid
secret.
yet.
Yeah.
Gavin keeps
we're in the
bumping
temple.
into you.
Yep.
You
Is
did
that
a
a
great
wall?
mime
He only does it-
impersonation.
He only does it a couple times.
Wait here. Wait. I'm gonna look for traps.
Okay. What is your roll? What's your percentage?
It is. There it is. 60.
Okay. 1 second.
Like in this kind of area.
You do not detect any traps.
Okay.
So this room that you guys have just walked into. So the north side of this room is 30 feet across, and the room is 20 feet deep to the south. To the east and west, and at the northern end of the side wall, stairs lead up to corridors. Light falls through an open archway in the center of the north wall.
Did you want to check traps
I'm
up
gonna-
here?
Yeah, I'm gonna move silently up there
Okay.
and take a peek around. My move silent is 70.
Okay.
And with my hood on, I'm gonna sneak into this room.
Okay. All right. So this area. Oh, God dang it. That's no good. Right on my keyboard.
Uh-oh. Was that a spillage?
Oh,
Yeah.
Just a small spill.
Okay. Do we
Alright.
need to take a pause?
Let me read this one part and then we'll take a pause. This one. Yeah, so this northern archway opens up into a courtyard between the tomb and its surrounding wall. You can see a well-worn path raised to 15 to 20 feet above the courtyard leads straight from this doorway across the intervening 50 feet to the base of the pyramid. And here a stairway leads to an opening 50 feet up the south side of the pyramid. Okay. So yeah, let me take a quick bio break, and then I'll clean up my mess, and then we'll get back to the pyramid. Be right back. All right, we're back. All right. And so Weasel, you went out this little corridor. So basically what you guys have done is you've just gone all the way through the temple that's in front of the pyramid. And then you got like 50 feet of courtyard, and then you got that pyramid, some stairs going up to the pyramid on the other side. Yep.
Do you think we'll need anything inside the temple, like a map or anything?
I doubt it.
Okay.
This group's, what we're after is thousands of years old, so it's going to be.
And he said that no one's been able to get into so far, so I'm assuming they haven't.
Yep. So I'm going to take my hood down and point up to the temple entrance there, or the pyramid entrance, and be like, let's make a run for it.
Are there any guards at the entrance?
Roll wisdom.
Yes, made it.
You think you see some movement, but you're not sure.
They might have guards up there, so running might not be the best.
Let's confidently walk.
I put my hood back on.
Okay.
And confidently sneak. Guard smarts.
I love how all the potential Vogue's like walking scenes are of 3 people and not 4.
Yep. All right, so you guys head to the pyramid. So these stairs, they climb up from the walkway, leads from the rear of the temple to the pyramid. They are as highly polished as the pyramid walls, reflecting the light from a mirror-smooth finish, untouched by the ravages of desert sandstorms. The stairs rise a total of 50 feet above the courtyard. At the top of the stairs is a platform, obviously given access into the pyramid. Platform is 50 feet across at the front, narrowing to 30 feet at the back wall. Animals have been intricately carved on the stone walls, flanking this arched opening into the pyramid. In the shadows at the rear of the platform, 2 figures stand on either side of the arched opening.
I guess I'll walk up to him and hail him as we're walking confidently, like we should be here.
And I slip past them when he does that.
Okay. 1 second. All right, so you walk in confidently, and you start chatting them up.
Yep.
Act like you belong here.
What do I say?
Yeah.
Say we are here to the holy. What's his name?
Amun-re.
No,
You're not very convincing.
And the holy. What was the first guy? The guy's name. The guy holy something. Did we get his name? The leader.
Well, I don't know what you're talking about.
The leader
priest
from
we talked to down below.
The priest we just talked to.
You didn't
What
get
was
his
his
name.
Okay. We've been instructed to that we could come up here and pray for Amun-Ra.
He points behind you. Listen, the place of worship is behind you. That's the temple. This is the tomb.
Yes, at the tomb. We were told we can have entrance to the tomb and look up ancient artifacts or ancient drawings in the area.
Who said you could do this?
The holy priest at the temple.
Give me a charisma check. Tell me how much if you make it, tell me how much by.
I rolled a 4.
Oh
So I made it by 13.
13.
Okay, 1 second. Thought I was gonna sing.
Is it like lit inside of here? Well, I guess I can see anyways. Is there writing or any inscriptions on the walls?
Okay, so you walk further in. Before I get to that, though, these guys kind of eye each other suspiciously, and they're like, I guess. Just don't touch anything.
There it is.
What? A sneeze?
Your sneeze.
Yeah. Oh, man. Allergies are just going crazy in the last, eyes are burning. time to switch allergy
Meds.
medication, I think.
Were these passages off to the left and right?
They are. So, let's talk about this room. All right. So this is a vast room of cool darkness with a flat ceiling 20 feet high. Support pillars, 4 on each side, stand 10 feet from the east and west walls. Both the walls and the pillars are of intricate design. Just inside the entrance at the south end of the side walls, 4-foot wide corridors lead to the east and to the west. And as you get towards the center there, you can see that this room is roughly 50 feet square. There's a 20-foot tall statue of a pharaoh in the center of the north wall. The statue is carved from a different stone than the rest of the walls.
Davin's going to pull out a notebook and he's got a leather-bound notebook and writing utensil.
Mm-hmm.
Just to add potential credence to the lie.
Yeah, I'm just looking around like, oh, that's neat. Like, Amun-Ra, we're here for you, buddy.
You have a strange way of worshiping, stranger.
And I, go through my Shantea meditations, but say Amun-Ra instead.
Oh, you're gonna
I'm just
anger
kneeled
your
at the
god?
foot of the statue.
Yeah, we're
What are you doing at the foot of the statue?
Kneeling.
Okay.
Just sitting there on our knees.
Okay.
Are there any writings on the walls and the pillars?
Let's see. Go ahead and roll wisdom.
Yes, made it by 2.
It's images of animals.
Okay. He's gonna sketch 1 or 2 of them in the notebook.
Okay.
Otherwise, he's gonna feign writing in, or like he's referencing something else in the book. Just to add credence to the lie. But in the meantime, he's also gonna be looking. Are the only other passages off here down here? At the bottom?
What do you mean?
Passages off this room.
Weasel is heading down one of them.
Okay, so the only 2 are at the bottom.
Yep.
Okay, that we can see.
Correct.
I'm gonna look around and see if there's anything hidden in this room, along the walls.
Okay. Roll a D.
I do have some thief things, so.
Okay. What do you have thief related?
Well, I mean, I don't know if it would necessarily relate, but to find remove traps or hear noise.
Sure. Find traps.
Okay, it's a 55. Do you want to roll it, or
Yep.
do you want me to?
I'm gonna hear noise.
Oh yeah, you definitely hear some noise. As you
Yeah, I'm gonna try and make
peek.
out what type of noise it is.
Yeah, so this, as you look down that little corridor there, Weasel, you see that it opens into a room filled with robed figures bowing in worship toward a statue in the center of the north wall. They are chanting in unison, the sound a mere murmur. The 30-foot square room has, well, sure, good enough, has really 20-foot walls, capped by a dome ceiling. Torches make this room brightly illuminated. The statue is of a pharaoh you have come to believe is Amun-Ra. With arms outstretched, it holds an altar bowl of blazing fire near his chest, about 15 feet above the floor. A stone staircase leads up to the bowl. One of the figures, clad in what might be clerical garb, throws an offering into the bowl, and the flames leap 10 feet nearly to the dome above, obscuring
Can I tell what
face.
the offering was?
Nope.
Okay.
He threw something in there, and big flame, 10 feet high, obscuring the face of the statue. And then the flames die back in an instant, and the low chant is once again resumed.
All right. Pretend we didn't see that.
While I'm at the base of the statue, I'm gonna look, around the feet to see if there's any secret.
Okay.
Are they still making good with the play? Yeah.
Davin, where are you searching, and what was your percentage again?
55 is the roll, and if I need to pick a wall, I'll start with where my character is.
Yeah, you do not find.
Which would be the west wall.
You do not find any secret compartments or doors or anything.
Okay, so playing.
Neither
the
does
roll.
the third.
I'm sorry, what?
Neither does the third.
Okay.
What was that, Davin?
Playing the role, he's going to make his way over to this wall.
Okay.
And as he goes across, he'll be looking at his notebook like he's referencing something, and feign like he's thinking about something. Yeah. And maybe out of the corner of his eyes, get a fix on the guards again.
They're watching you carefully.
And then I'll check that opposite wall for anything hidden, secret.
How are we gonna get around these guys? I can't just murder them in cold blood.
You do not find anything.
Where did the weasel go? I asked Dad.
I don't know.
He'll slowly wander around to there, looking at all the different etchings and stuff like that, and then move to this side of the wall and again check.
Okay. Don't
I'm
find
gonna
anything.
move to there, look for traps, and then hear noise.
What's your look for
Take
traps?
stock. Look for traps is 60 or 70. Look for traps. 60. Hear noise is 70.
You don't hear anything other than.
Or no, hear noise is 30.
Yep, you don't hear anything. You don't detect any traps.
Okay. Okay, just poke my head in enough just to look in the room, make sure it is empty, see the dimensions. Is it kind of like the other one, only empty?
Yeah, let me. Yeah, so this room, the corridor opens into a 30 by 20 foot room. Actually, it looks bigger than that, but a 30-foot square room with a 20-foot ceiling. It has a domed ceiling. In the center of the north wall stands a statue of the pharaoh that you've come to believe is Amun-Ra. It is formed of a different stone from the room's walls. The walls are covered with inscriptions in an ancient alphabet.
Uh-oh. More inscriptions.
Mm-hmm.
Where's the weasel again? I can't keep this up for much longer.
I come up behind them. Psst, guys, it's me.
I keep praying. I'm like, yes, what's up?
So I checked out the corridors. One of them leads to a secret cult seance going on. Pretty heavy stuff. Lots of people. The other one appears to be an empty room.
What should we do? Amun-Ra, what should we do? Amun-Ra.
We should probably check out the empty room first. I was thinking, like, just sneak around these guys.
How do I, Amun-Ra, sneak around them? We might have to knock them
Just
out.
give them an excuse to go down the corridor, or knock them out, or
Yeah, let's knock them out. And tie them up.
I mean, worst case scenario, I can hold them.
Yeah, actually, why don't you hold them?
do they seem to be like?
They're watching you guys.
If you hold them,
well,
then
I'm hidden. I'm just whispering to them.
All right, they're watching the other guys. This guy walks up to Davin. There's nothing down there, Pilgrim.
Hold them, Thad, and we'll tie them up.
Oh, he's
Yeah, I'll
talking.
cast-
Sorry, I didn't. You're on mute.
Who is?
Sorry, I
Larry.
actually muted myself, thinking I was unmuting myself.
Oh no.
When he got down there, he was again looking at the southern wall that he's against, and in response, Davin will just kind of casually, offhandedly say, "Well, that's okay. Nothing wrong with that," and continue looking at this wall.
He's looking over your shoulder.
Take a blank page and copy something that's on the wall into his notebook, since this guy is watching extremely closely.
I take that cue from Davin as to start the attack, so I jump on this other guy's back.
Well, we can't let
You
them have
jump on his
noise.
back. Excellent.
As soon as that
Everybody
happens,
roll.
Davin's gonna strangle this guy.
No,
All right.
we're not killing people, innocent worshippers of a god.
All right. Everyone, go ahead.
Oh, he's about to get a weasel right in his backside.
So, Weasel, before we, start the commence with the combat, you can do like a strength check or something to tackle him from behind.
You don't want me to just roll an attack?
Are you attacking him or are you grappling him?
I am both.
Okay. Well, if you're jumping on his back, it's going to be strength. You're going to be grappling him.
Yeah, I'm just, knocking him down and putting my hand over his mouth. My strength is 10. I rolled a 14.
Oof. So you failed. Yeah, you end up banging against his shoulder right as you were trying to grapple with him, but you just didn't reach far enough, and you're like, boom, you bonk his shoulder. He's like, what? And that is going to take us into initiative, which goes to Davin first.
I'm just looking at some of the monk special abilities to see if I can maybe do something to
Can't you stun them?
silence. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm looking at.
Well, yeah, as soon
Third,
as
I'm going to need some help over
Okay.
here.
So-
Weasel hits that dervish guard, the other one's like, what? Oh, looking over at...
As soon as he looks away, Davin is gonna do distant death. Don't worry there, Paladin. It's just a name. I'm gonna have to make an attack, and then he has to make a save.
Okay.
Or be stunned.
Okay.
So. Ooh. Armor class -3.
Hit.
So I can choose different effects on this. So stunning is what I want to do.
Okay.
And for the stun, it says stun equals save -2.
Okay. Let me roll his saving throw. Okay. He fails.
Awesome.
So you stun him.
Yeah, basically it's distance death, though, so it's something that's supposed to be kind of ranged. And with him looking away, Davin just kind of does the two-finger thing and towards his throat or whatever.
Yeah, like Crocodile Dundee. He's
exposed
all
part.
like.
This is
He's
more
all
of an actual thrust attack,
I'm gonna-
and then the guy, gets all loopy.
I'm gonna run over there and try to put my hand over the guy's mouth and hold him down.
All right, so you head down. and
With my assistance.
with
Make a
Weasel's
strength
kind
check.
of flailing on him. Weasel's like batting him.
Yeah.
Hugging his ankle, you know.
Strength check. Strength check.
Oh, I have a strength 1823, so hopefully. Oh, I rolled a 19.
Oh, yeah. You're both just
Good.
like doing this.
Or like, hey, I had 1%. Oh my god, or 10% chance. Like 5%.
Why are you both slap fighting him?
Oh,
Losing.
Weasel, your turn.
get a Weasel, get him.
All right, I'm gonna try again.
Okay.
Sleeper hold from behind.
Rear naked choke.
I rolled a 3, made it by 7.
All right, you grab him.
We're all struggling with this guy.
Davin's over there polishing his nails, you know, filing his nails.
Dad.
I guess I'll just walk up here and
Okay. walk up
Help.
there.
help subdue him further.
Okay. How do you want to do that?
So Weasel has him in a sleeper hold.
Yep. Correct.
I grab his feet around the ankles and pull.
Okay. Okay. Give me a strength check. I'm going to give you a bonus on this one.
All right. So my strength. Excuse me. I got it right on the nose.
Okay. Yep. You guys grab him. Okay. You've got his feet. Weasel's got him around the throat. He's struggling. He can't break free. The other guy is stunned. Back to Davin.
So Davin is going to restrain this guy. Tie his arms and feet, gag him,
Okay.
keep him quiet while he's stunned.
You have rope.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. You tie this guy up and gag him. Okay. It'll take you a little bit. The third.
That's what I was gonna do for
Oh, perfect.
while he's being held. It's like,
Okay.
take my rope and tie it around him.
Well, you won't
Right.
need all of it.
Well, that's true.
Okay.
Just cut off what you need.
You guys managed to subdue these guys, get them tied up and gagged. They're struggling.
I will detect the evil on him because I don't think I've done that yet.
You've
Drag him into this other room by
See
Davin.
See how their hearts, if they have evil in their
Ooh.
hearts.
Yeah, and that guy was stunned for 4 rounds, by the way. Just
Okay. Not evil.
So I don't think this is an evil cult.
So let's drag him in here and keep him prisoner in this little empty room. It
Okay.
won't be noticed.
And there might be some kind of secret passageway in these temples. There's always.
We're not here to harm you. We just can't let you get in the way.
They are looking at you with venomous anger in their eyes.
I'm sure they are because they're zealots.
Yeah,
This
and we'll show.
raw
We'll tell them Amun-Re
Um,
has sent us, and he said not to harm you.
the guy that Davin had stunned, I assume he brought him in here. He was the one carrying him. He's going to put him over here just underneath where Davin is so the two aren't next to one another.
Okay.
And we should also pat him down for any
Weapons.
boot knives.
Yeah, we'll take their weapons. Or do they have any charms or anything on them?
They've got weapons. You know, they've got scimitars and
Had.
knives.
Yeah, we'll take those.
Let's search this room.
They've got, between the two of them, 22 copper and 10 silver and a pretty stone.
What's the pretty stone?
You don't recognize it?
Like a glass bauble.
It's the one we're looking for.
22 copper.
Correct.
We're not gonna. I'm not gonna steal their money.
How much silver?
No.
We're not stealing their money.
No.
We're
No.
nice to these people. They're not the bad ones.
That's fine. He's just recording it for when when
They
Weasel
don't.
brings it to him later. Don't worry about it. We're not taking anything from these guys.
I'm not either.
Oh,
Just pile their weapons in
However-
the opposite corner.
Yeah.
No. We're putting the weapons in the portable hole. We don't want them to retrieve them if they happen to get out of there.
so we are
Yeah.
taking their weapons.
Yeah. We don't necessarily need them for any reason. We just don't want them to have them.
Yeah. We just don't want to take their money.
And then take a closer look around this room.
See if there's any secret.
Yeah, make sure it is in fact empty, which maybe we'll get lucky. 'Cause that
Okay.
other room's full of people.
Yeah, Davin.
Crazy stuff. Offerings, secret cult offerings,
Okay.
Well, I don't know if it's an
mystic
evil cult.
fires.
I think they're just worshiping Amun-Ra.
There was fire, it had to be evil.
All right.
Well, no,
So
they turned him into a god.
Davin and Weasel search the room. Weasel, you discover a secret door behind this statue.
Third, the statue is a secret door.
You want me to open it?
Sure.
Are there inscriptions in this room?
Yeah,
That's
wait.
right. Yeah, there was inscription.
There are inscriptions in this room.
You should search it for traps first, Weasel.
All right, Thad. You take note of some inscriptions here. On one wall, you see this.
It was said.
Throughout the land. It was said throughout the land.
That something time
And the next one.
Is required. Did the
river dry,
disappear?
something disappeared.
The land and everything
Withered.
from its
Gaze?
and everything wizard from the gate.
Basically, it's telling us what the spirit told us. The people, the
Should be all to like one line. Said. Should we try the first one? It was said throughout the land.
You guys are getting pretty good at it.
That is that Jinn? Because we were talking about jinns, right? And in 8C, it was said throughout the land that something Jinn took pow.
Yeah, really close.
And that's where the bring that.
And let's see, let me close that one. And this is on another wall.
Is
And
temple in the hopes that
of Amun-Ra. The temple hopes that something of Amun-Ra.
here's another inscription.
We really need to put together a key for this to speed up this process.
I know. Yep. That's what I was saying.
And The building of the pyramid was a...
We keep introducing new letters, though.
I know. Letter 29, letter 30. There's new
The
letters.
building of the pyramid was something yet capable. The
Yep.
In the
Gold.
bad. That more? Oh my god.
Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot written on the walls in here. So you guys,
We want to save it for later.
well, yeah, I mean, it's up to you guys. I said, we can do an intelligence check. If
It
you
really
want, and I'll-
depends on how much of it we think pertains to
Well, I think a lot of it
what's
is
ahead
what
of us.
Yeah, I think a lot of it is the tale of what the priest told us, what the spirit thing told us. I know those first few inscriptions were basically what we put together was almost word for word what he was telling us.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
But these last few, they're pretty.
You're the purest. And then,
But I mean, as far as like, I don't think it's going to tell us how to avoid the traps type of thing. He wouldn't, I don't think, do that.
No, and if you're
But
going
it
to make a
will talk about
burglar-proof place, you're not going to necessarily put clues and hints in the wall.
People that dried up and put the water.
it's probably Amun-Ra's story.
Yeah, it's like his epitaph, if you will. His curse, the curse he threw at the land.
Oh, okay.
Priest.
So
Because he didn't repent until after he died, when Osiris said, "No, you're not coming, to our glory land because you did this horrible thing. So now you have to stay here until it's fixed."
Pyramid.
And that's where we come in.
Let's get this secret door open.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's throw it
Okay.
open third. I'm gonna look for traps. It's 60.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
you do not find any traps.
It's cool.
Okay, I'll open it.
All right. It opens up. All this dust there. Stagnant.
Let's
air.
put them behind this so they won't be found. So we get back. I'm gonna drag them behind here.
Okay.
We'll come back for you. Don't worry. You
We should
have-
spread them out like
They're angry.
Davin.
Okay. At least a couple feet apart. So they're not an easy reach. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's do this.
We could fuck with that ritual if there's another hidden passage like this. We could go behind it and make all kinds of weird noises.
Right.
Is there any spells like lightning strike or something?
Your offering wasn't good enough.
Why do you insult me?
Was
All
this
right,
Leave
so-
the
What-
temple.
What's that over there?
So to the
That-
left
What is that?
is a large hole. It's a large circular room. Okay, so you guys check out
Is that
that room
water
first.
in the hole?
So
I hold
It's a-
Weasel back.
the 10
case
foot
he's-
wide arched corridor opens into a. That's as far as it will go. Opens up into a vertical circular shaft 30 feet in diameter. The shaft has wet, slime covered walls dropping into darkness below and rising 30 feet to a domed ceiling above. And the air in here is very humid.
Must be water down there.
Is there like a loose rock or something laying around?
Third.
Well, that guy had a
I
lucky
hold you
stone.
back. I already said I hold.
That
Hold
guy had a
this
pretty
rope.
stone.
You want to go
Oh, I
down
forgot
there?
about the
Seriously?
pretty stone. Didn't we let them keep the pretty stone?
Just saying.
You mean
You-
this
you-
pretty stone?
Damn it!
Well, we took they had scimitars and daggers that we took off them.
And no, he had some kind of stone and coins. Yes. And
No,
I
no,
thought,
we de-weaponed them and threw them in the hole. It was like scimitars and daggers. I'm just making sure I have that down correctly.
yeah, we can throw a dagger down there. See.
I'll just crawl down there. You just hang on to this rope.
Okay, I'll hang on to it for you. I brace it.
Climb down.
Okay.
I helped brace it.
All right. You start climbing down.
I have what, like a 98%? Yeah, 98% climb walls.
And with a rope, you're going to get a bonus. You'd have to fumble, basically.
You want me to roll? Well, I don't know what, because you said it was slimy. I don't know if there's any minuses. I rolled a 70.
Nope, you're fine. So you climb down. You go 10 feet down, 20 feet, 40 feet.
But you said it was 30 feet.
The
To darkness.
shaft drops down. Let's see, the shaft has wet slime-covered walls dropping into darkness below and rising.
Okay.
It's 30 feet up, I
to a
think.
domed ceiling.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Well, I can go 50. I'm sure the rope's 50. That's the standard.
Okay.
At least my rope that I had was 50. So
You get to the bottom of the rope. There's still more to go.
is there really?
Yep.
Can I see the bottom with
Nope.
my infravision?
Nope.
So how far is your infravision?
40 feet.
So 90 feet. That goes
Now
down.
I climb back up.
Okay.
Rope gets suddenly lighter.
Must be a.
You have no idea how close I was about to just let go. So hard.
You could
Yeah,
discover something really new
I went to
down
the
there.
end of the rope, and even with my infravision, I can't see a bottom. So it's more than 100 feet down. So I don't think that's any way, gentlemen.
It must be just like a air shaft or something.
That's
I've
what I'm
got
thinking.
another rope.
And I have 47 feet.
Yeah, let's
We can
scope
tie
this
all the
out
ropes
first.
together. Yeah, let's
What have
check
you-
it out.
You've been snacking on yours?
Well, no, a few feet of it was used somewhere else. That was
Tie
cut
these
off.
guys up.
Well, not off.
Okay, let's take a look here and see where you guys are.
Do we still hear the chanting of the monks?
They're
Yeah.
coming.
Yep, you do.
Oh, really?
Do you want to go down further, or do we want to go the other direction first?
Hang on here. Let me see how far.
This way?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I think we should go down the other direction, and if we get stuck, that can be another way down.
Okay.
That might be a direct route to the you know how these pyramids might have all kinds of different ways down.
Well, don't we need to go up?
We don't have any idea where the treasure is in here.
That's true.
true. That's
Is it down
true,
or well?
Thad.
Well, it's a pyramid, but it can cover stuff. So yeah,
Because usually
right.
pyramids are like the stuff's in the middle of them.
yeah. Another.
Hey,
I bet there's a secret door to the south.
yeah.
The third's like, didn't I search there?
Yep, a lot of people did. Y'all rolled high. All right, so this room, as you head in here, a 30-foot square room There are no writings on the walls, and the ceiling is flat. Against the center of the north wall is a 20-foot statue of Amun-Ra, formed of a stone different from that of the walls.
I'll search for a secret door.
I wonder if
It's a
there's a door
secret.
behind every single statue.
The ones that are, I think, the same color.
Third, you don't find anything.
I take a look.
Yep, easy. You spot it with ease.
I open it while I'm invisible.
Okay.
So,
Try and freak the third out.
what magic? I'm powerful. Shantae answers mine. Oh, that could be a new thing. Moving while you're invisible, moving cups.
All right, opens up into
Power
a
of the
very long corridor. It's 10 feet wide. It's arched corridor. As you look down, you can see it kind of moves downward at a moderate angle. There's a musty smell that pervades the area, and dust covers the floor. Corridor is 70 feet long.
So no one's been here for a while, huh?
Yeah, any footsteps or anything?
Nope.
Now we're getting there, gentlemen.
You want to go this way, or do you want to go around
Cut it off.
and just see what's down this other corridor?
East probably comes to another square room with secret door that goes down to the.
Well, that's
Yeah,
where the
well,
worshippers were.
worshiping.
Let's
What kind
Davin,
of-
you want to poke down there?
Yeah, I was going to jog down and see what kind of well hole might be over there.
Yeah, I'll wait at the opening for him in case he falls. I'll be able to tell the other guys what happened.
Okay.
Oh, it's a full well.
Oh, look at
All
that.
right. So you head down to the other one. Give me 1 second here.
God, that would have been so bad.
Especially if we didn't have rope long enough, you would never have gotten out.
I'm doing the move silently thing as I head down that hall.
Okay. All right.
62, if it matters.
One thing at a time. Let's see. All right. Okay. The 10-foot wide corridor opens onto a vertical shaft 30 feet in diameter. Wet and slimy walls drop down into darkness and rise 30 feet to the top of a domed ceiling. The air is very humid here, and the thunderous sound of cascading water fills the chamber.
Okay, nothing else distinguishable? Like, can we actually see the water pouring out like in that image there, or is it below the darkness that the sound is coming from?
All right, how far in the dark can you see?
I don't know. How far does the torch go?
Okay, you drop your torch.
I could do that. But, I mean, do
Just
I
with your torch, I mean, I think it goes like
Just
40,
darkness.
40 feet. Yeah, you're just seeing darkness down there, but you can clearly hear the water just
Right, right.
right? It's
Yeah,
pretty
there's
loud.
really no need to drop the torch at this point.
Okay.
That might end up alerting something or someone we don't want to. So I'll head back and inform the group what I saw down there and heard.
Okay.
Always an option B. Search in the water. Sometimes in these old places, passages are like submerged.
Well, let's head
Wouldn't
down.
be the first time.
Well, I'm not overly keen jumping into a hole.
No, let's exhaust other
No,
options first.
We did that
for sure.
before, remember? We had to swim through that big, tiny hole where we all thought we were going to die. And we ended
Okay.
up behind the throne.
That was
big,
the
tiny
Fab
hole?
Five. That was
Oh.
the Fab
And where are they now?
5. In Shantae's bosom.
God only
Yes.
knows.
They visited me in a dream last night. And told me about this thing that Weasel made them do.
All right.
Are you searching or anything, or we're just walking down this hall? Do.
Yep, just walking down the hall.
Does the hall look odd in any way?
It's
No.
sloping down.
Okay. I'm just walking then.
All right.
Invisible, but walking all the same.
Okay, let me reveal the room.
No, I'm not that kind of thief. Keith, remember?
All right.
You're a burglar. I know.
I mean,
you are.
I do when, like, something tickles my alarm, but I don't just every 10 feet check or anything. I'm not a dungeoneering thief.
All right. You step into this room. Against the north wall, you see 3 statues of Amun-Ra, and against each side wall are 2 more. All of the statues are cut from a different kind of stone than the surrounding walls. In the center of the room stands an altar. Impressions of a left and right hand are carved side by side into the front of the altar. On the ceiling and remaining walls, the name Amun-Ra is carved over and over in several languages.
This guy was really full of himself.
I'm going to kneel in front of the altar, put my hands on it, and then say Amun-Ra.
Ah, you do that, and it
I
lights
get ready
up
to
right,
pull him away.
right as you finish saying Ra, and a secret door is revealed.
That just seemed too easy.
That's my worry.
And that statue
Yeah,
moves
okay.
aside.
Need I remind you of the theft-proof nature of this place? We should probably be cautious.
Let's see if there's any other passages out of here. I don't seem to be good at finding these.
Okay, you search
I
the
expect
walls.
there to be a secret door behind every statue.
I'm like moving them. I'm
Oh.
like,
Well, the third, you found one. Jeez.
What?
Yeah, you did. In the center of the north wall. So you pull the
okay.
lever
gonna open
aside. The statue moves out of the way,
Oh, it's a little
Revealing-
alcove.
revealing a little
Ooh.
alcove behind
It's
it.
the loo.
yeah.
Go in there.
I'm gonna go in there.
It's empty.
Davin's checking the west wall.
I'll search behind it.
It's got
Search
a
the walls.
55 for the thieving thing.
You do not find any.
I search the floor.
Yeah, I assumed the floor.
Nothing in there. Interesting. No one else. Everyone searched this. This side's been searched.
Yes.
Devin.
West side, yeah, nothing there.
Okay. Well,
Yes, we are going this way.
Okay. All right, this hallway, it's a short hallway that opens up into a really large area. Okay. All right. This hallway slopes down at a moderate angle. Axe and hammer marks cover the walls. The plaster from the great frescoes that once covered these walls has fallen to rubble on the sloping floor. Dust blankets everything, and the air is very dry.
Okay, so what's the trap?
Vandals.
I step to the side, like
Okay.
in the rubble. I try and like step on rubble.
Okay.
I'll step to the other side.
Okay.
Davin, how fast can you run?
Pretty fast.
He can run pretty fast.
I bet she can't run to the other end.
Can you run to the other?
I bet she can't.
I'm sure you can outrun the darts. I mean, it'll be safe.
Third keeps on crawling.
There we go.
Meanwhile, this giant orc is crawling along the edge.
Come on, we can make it.
Found a way, guys.
It looks like it's 80 feet across, and I think my run is 22.
It would be in. Well, humans run 30.
Base 22. Run 220.
I'm gonna search for traps right here.
Okay, go ahead and let's see here.
It's a 60.
You do not.
What does that
detect
equate to feet?
There's traps everywhere. Thad, don't move.
Now I start running, and now's when all the darts go off, and you guys. And Davin completes the dungeon. Alone.
Why does this sound familiar?
He sneaks off and lives happily ever after.
With a portable hole.
What he sells for more gold than he can ever use.
No, he'd hang on to that.
Did I detect anything, Cliff?
Nope.
Okay. I think it's safe. Third's already over there.
Yeah, I'm waving at them.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Okay. Yeah, that's that.
Okay. All right. So this opens up. This hallway opens up into another room.
The floor look weird.
So this, because everything's all busted up. So this hallway had a door that is now all busted and broken and laying in pieces. Beyond the broken door is a huge octagonal room, 50 feet by 40 feet. Rises to a flat ceiling. In the center of the north wall, an arched corridor leads to the north. The words treasure room are carved into the walls in giant letters and several languages. Scattered about the room are broken pots and chests that have been hewn in half. All are covered with a thick layer of dust.
The
Fake.
door that's laying on the ground there looks like it has a script on it. Is that accurate or no?
Just treasure room.
It just said treasure room, yeah.
No, there's nothing in here except for like poisonous stuff.
Poisonous stuff.
Like in the
The
chest.
third's-
I wouldn't like reach in the chest. It's full of like snakes or something.
is there chests that have been not been opened?
I thought the room was pretty much ransacked.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, I'm gonna
Oh.
and kind of look to see if anything was left behind.
Sure.
This looks fake to
Do
me.
an intelligence check.
Yeah, I mean
Brad.
that's just it. This looks just too set up.
I failed.
You don't find anything. All right,
Looks
this room, in the center of this 20-foot tall room, sits a sarcophagus, a large, ornate stone coffin. Its lid is ajar and broken. In the center of the north wall, ancient writing has been chiseled into the stone. And it reads,
Here lies the
Tomb?
Of amun-re.
amun-re. So that he may no.
really close.
So that he
Lays.
Arise, so that he may arise to
Heaven's Gate. What's the last one? Is Heaven's Gate?
Heaven's Gate. Passage through Heaven's Gate. All right.
Something about.
Is sarcophagus empty? I
It
assume.
is.
I searched the bottom.
Nothing.
Search this wall over here.
Nothing.
Gonna search the northern wall.
Find nothing.
Sarcophagus. Someone want to give the sarcophagus a second go over?
Can I push all the sarcophagi out of the way to see if there's something underneath of it?
You can search to see if there's something underneath of it. Nope, you don't find anything.
Davin was gonna assist with that.
Okay. Don't find anything.
So we found the fake area. Any ideas?
Well, that long straight hallway, there's might be something secret. In the treasure room, I'm gonna search the right and left walls, like in the center here and here.
Also, someone else might want to check other
Nothing.
people's works, like the west wall down in the ego room. The Amun-Ra's got an ego room.
Right, right. The alcove, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I
so
don't-
back search everything.
Check behind some of those statues there on the west wall down in that ego room, and we might find another passage.
You don't find anything.
Nothing here in the treasure room. Okay.
Nope.
Gonna search walls like in this area.
Okay. You guys search. You don't find anything.
Go down about 30 or 40 feet. Do it again.
Oh, I rolled a bunch of times to cover the whole wall.
Okay. Nothing. And then here. Whoop.
Nothing.
Okay. No fake T. Okay. And the alcove. I'll go in there and search it.
Okay.
Like the back of it.
Nothing.
Okay.
Check the west wall in here also.
Nothing.
I start taking my clothes off and putting them in a sack as I walk down the
I'm
hallway.
gonna search underneath this
Okay.
stone.
Taking my boots off, putting them in a sack as I walk down the hallway.
Okay.
Is there anything under this stone?
You don't find anything.
Take my pants off, leaving out the
I'm like,
hallway.
wait,
He's
Weasel,
going insane.
what are you doing? Don't go. Remember Paris.
Take a run and
Stop.
jump.
Okay. Yep.
How far down?
All right.
Poor
water.
Weasel, I knew him well.
1001, 1002, 1003, sploosh.
Oh god, that's hilarious. Weasel in his wells.
1006, 1007. Oh, this is where it gets dicey.
All right. So you take a running jump. Whoa! You got your goggles on so you can still see. About 50 feet down, you see this
Spikes.
area. So, wet and slimy walls of the 10-foot diameter sluiceway. So, this area here. Let me see if I've got the map in the right spot here. Right here. You can see.
Sorry, I'm still not sure about
Siri. I have my iPad.
Siri, Rickroll me.
All right. Put that aside. Okay. Sluiceway, not Siri. About 50 feet down, you see this sluiceway here. And water is pouring out of it, dropping down below. This looks about the size of... it's probably about 3.5 feet tall, right, with the water coming through it. It's not like full of water, it's just water running through it, okay? And then...
So someone could walk down it.
Well, it's 50
or
feet.
fall.
50 feet down. Then there's the sluiceway, about 3.5, about 3.5 feet, 4 feet tall. The water drops down about 120 feet before you land in the water, and you go down about 12 feet, in the water, and then come back up.
Okay.
Hello.
I'm going to take a deep breath and then take a dive down.
Okay. Goes down
See if
about...
I see any other like sluiceways underneath there.
Okay.
Don't you love how he lets us know he's okay?
It was like, what happened? Is he alive? We don't even know.
Yeah,
All
we
right.
just hear a splash. We don't hear anything else after that.
Well, I'm just seeing if there's anything here before everyone jumps in.
You're all good.
No, we're not jumping in.
We're,
But it's
we're
great
actually,
down here.
We're actually halfway back to the starting city now.
We're like, oh, he died. It's okay. Amun-re, I guess you're gonna be.
We need another thief. Let's go.
We need a burglar this time.
There is, underneath all of this water, there is a tunnel here that's going west.
I'm going to surface.
Okay.
Under the water.
Yep. So I'm going to surface.
Okay.
Guys, it feels great. It's so nice and cool.
It does.
And
feel
there's a
great.
tunnel.
In the water? Well, how do we know how far the tunnel goes?
Do I have to do everything?
Oh man.
Right
Oh.
next to him, there's the big sploosh as Davin hits the water.
Okay.
Oh god, I guess the third.
So you guys
Gonna
notice the
put it-
same thing on your way down. You see the sluiceway over here, water pouring out, coming into this area.
The third starts pulling off his armor again. He's like, "Fuck!
Wait up, Grandpa.
Damn it! Hey, I need the portable hole again." And starts stuffing it in. Like, God damn it! And he's all, "That'll help you. Let's go down." I try to lower him down so he doesn't have to like jump so far, but I guess it's 100 feet, so that's a wee.
My armor's magic, so it's light.
Okay, I need that magic. Yeah, and we'll jump too.
Okay.
Start swimming.
Okay.
Take a deep breath, and it's on the west wall. I tell them, and then I dive down.
Okay. So Weasel, you're going first. Give me a
Yep.
Constitution check.
Okay. And I do have a swimming proficiency, so.
Okay.
So do I.
So do I. Like we all took it.
Mhm.
Constitution's 13. I rolled a 16. I missed it by 3.
Okay. Well, hold on. Your swimming proficiency might be something different than Constitution. Let's take a look here. Well, no, it's got to be Constitution. So, we're going with it for now.
Yep,
Okay.
that's fine. Yeah, I missed it by 3.
Okay.
Whoa.
Swimming is a strength-based attribute,
Oh, is it strength?
but if you're going to see how well he's holding his breath, I would assume would be Constitution.
Okay.
Unless the swimming proficiency gets him out of that, with the strength.
Well, I'm gonna look it up later, and see what the roll is, because sometimes there's a plus minus, but I'll take a look at it later. But for this activity, I just want to make sure he can hold his breath to get over there, and I'm going to give him a bonus for having the swimming proficiency for doing it. So, Weasel, you do manage to swim the entire passage, and you are just really gasping for air as you pop up way down at the bottom of the other silo on the other side.
Okay. Okay.
Davin's actually going to follow him.
Okay, give me a Constitution check.
Shouldn't go alone. And made it with flying colors.
Okay. You pop up on the other side as well.
I'm swimming there. Should we go along that or try it some other way?
We'll just swim.
Okay. Constitution check for both of us.
Yep, Constitution check.
An 8, so I made that
Okay.
by 1.
I made it by 8.
A lot of healthy guys.
Or
You
While
all,
grilling in the where we
Islands. Yeah.
you guys are about 120 feet towards the bottom of the second silo.
is there any passages where that, like up above, where
Yeah,
that
sluice gate, like the other
sluice
side.
gate?
Nope.
Nothing else.
What?
Shit, we gotta swim back.
Dive down. Anything down below?
I'm taking
Nope.
a breather.
Just the passage you came through.
Oh my god.
Good job.
Oh sure,
Well-
it's all my
well-
fault.
Well, boy, you're like, I'm taking all my clothes off in the middle of the hallway.
This is kind of awesome, actually. Looks great
Now
on
we're
film.
stuck in some fucking
Well, let's swim back.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's swim back. So I swim back.
Okay.
Roll the 4.
Well,
I
even
made it by 12.
No, I missed it even worse. Missed it by 6.
it takes you a couple of tries, but you managed to get back
Okay.
over to the other silo.
You want to try?
Someone
Yeah,
dive
maybe
down,
so.
see if there's anything further down, because I'm too
Davin will do
tired.
that.
We probably need to go through that little hole up front.
Yeah, I'll
Mine.
dive.
Yeah.
I'll dive down further to see if there's anything.
Yeah,
lower.
Davin's doing that.
Davin's doing
made
what?
a diving down.
Okay.
Made a con check.
Make sure
Again,
there isn't anything
really well.
further down.
Yep. You don't find anything. It's about 30 feet deep with water.
Yeah. When we do that, maybe the Thad can have his mace out.
Continue light mace.
Yeah.
Well, we can all see in the dark. I thought.
I'm a human, dude.
Oh. Freaking humans. I'm half human.
Yeah, so don't be bitter about humans. Freaking humans. Freaking half-breeds.
Most of us are human.
All of us, except you.
Oh, I think
How
Weasel's talking,
far
but
up-
I can't hear anything.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna start climbing up the wall under the sluice gate and
Okay.
Gonna hand-
carry a rope up with me.
Yep. You climb up there, no problem.
Yep.
The water's, it's not a ton of water.
Yeah,
Looks like
I
a little tunnel.
climb up into it.
Yep. You can climb up in there just fine.
Do you have any metal spikes to hammer in to tie the rope off to?
Not really.
Davin's got that stuff.
Can you climb up there? The third's just kind of like slippery.
A strength check to climb up there.
Oh, okay.
I've got a 96
17.
on
I
climb
made
walls.
it by only 1.
Yep, or climb walls, whichever.
Okay.
I don't have climb walls. Where'd my die go?
Yeah.
Well, I'll go last just in case Thad slides down.
I mean, I could airwalk it, but I want to use that slot up.
Made the climb walls easy enough.
Well, they can
Pretty
lower a
high
rope to them
percentage.
too.
I start traveling through it.
So
where it
take your rope and I'll hammer in and lower it down.
Sure.
Okay.
Did
Everyone manages to get up there except Thad? Are we waiting on Thad?
I was waiting for them to secure rope for me.
Okay.
Think Dad must have rope.
All right. There's
And when
rope.
there's rope, I'll use that to climb up.
Okay. All right. You guys all climb up into that little sluice way. And you start climbing up into the pyramid. And I think we'll stop there. Dun, dun,
Yeah.
dun.
I was raising to go, and then it stops.
like there is
Another
no
dead
wall.
end.
Nope.
Your rope.
Nope. Got a good feeling about this one. Excellent. So yeah, we'll.
Like 10 minutes ago, I was like, oh, we're getting near that time. And then I totally spaced out. And when you said we're going to end, I'm like, oh, man.
Oh, I know. I know. It's like, oh, what was next? What was next? So
I want to know what's there.
yeah.
I need to know.
Yeah. So well done.
Excellent.
All right. Tune in next time and have a great week.
Yeah, thanks, everybody. Thanks for watching. Keep smiling.